now you paid the consequences of it. It's like, here's the thing though, you ain't had to do that. You made a choice to do that. You could have just stayed faithful to your wife if that's what you agreed to do, but you didn't. Therefore, you broke an agreement. You broke your word as a man. I'm sorry. You fucked up. Hey, if you want to cheat, just tell you gonna cheat.
Be a real nigga about it. Don't be a hoe ass nigga about it.
Oh God, just say it. Baby,
Tate brothers,
cheat.
Andrew Tate, Justin Waller, like Myron and Fresh and Fit. Do you think that you'd be able to determine if they're happy or if they aren't? How do you think that would go?
I think I would be able to determine it, but I would say here's the thing that I would say: there's a barrier towards actual emotional intimacy towards women. It might be because their lifestyle is too busy, but it might be because they've outsourced it with, like, maybe for example, Andrew and Tristan, they've got such a close connection with each other.
Now, I want y'all to really hear what she's saying, bro, because it blew my mind when she tried to make this point. Like she said, we outsourced it. Okay.
To determine if they are happy or if they aren't. How do you think that would go?
I think I would be able to determine it, but I would say here's the thing that I would say: there's a barrier towards actual emotional intimacy towards women. It might be because their lifestyle is too busy, but it might be because they've outsourced it with, like, maybe for example, Andrew and Tristan, they've got such a close connection with each other. They share so much emotional intimacy. They're like each other's best friend. So the requirement for a woman is that she doesn't have to have those traits. She doesn't have to be super loyal, loving, all these things, because they've got that with each other, and they can a woman is just there to look pretty, have babies with them, so they can.
That's the thing though, when y'all say that, like, you know, these niggas do be apart, right? They have their own little separate thing going on sometimes.
Come on now.
Bro be over there, bro be his other nigga be over there.
Seem like all the time they spend together is for leisure. These niggas are business partners.
Yeah.
Like they are like a whole conglomerate.
They
themselves.
are a brand.
So a lot of times it might be business meetings, like business ventures that they're talking about or working on. And you just make it seem like these niggas is just holding hands, playing and gossiping all day.
We will hold her to one point. They do believe in living with each other, but this is on some. This is the time they learn.
Keeps them competitive.
Yep, but it's on, and they learn it from Muslim families. And guess what? She's a Muslim lady.
It's funny she doesn't understand that.
Yep, Palestinian to be specific.
Can compartmentalize a bit better, but the impression I get more from, like, the Justin and the Fresh and Fit is they faced too much rejection in their life from women. They've been burnt too much by women, and that burnt has made them want to create a power in.
A football player faces too much rejection from women. Like maybe Myron, but then when he came up, he was up. So you telling me these tall, in shape men had trouble with women? It'd be crazy how women be trying to frame stuff. Like, and let's be real, every man faces rejection and they get over it. If you're telling me that, oh, they face too much rejection, I'm like, that's a part of life. A woman faces rejection.
Yeah.
Like, so for y'all to harp on that, it's like ridiculous, because you're harping on like a basic, like, I don't know, a basic life experience, to be honest with you.
No, honestly, that's exactly what it is.
So you harping on that damn near means, no, he faced rejection in his life. So have I. So have I. And it made me better. It makes you better with women. So for you to harp on rejection, usually if you don't get rejected,
every man is gonna get rejected. Even the best looking or the niggas that are best with women are gonna get rejected.
And let's be real though,
it's a numbers game for us.
Yeah, and usually the rejection makes you better.
It's a numbers game for us. You get better with the numbers.
Yeah.
The rejection makes you sharper.
Let's be real. If you never got rejected, would you have even gotten better with women?
Nope.
Exactly.
Balance where they're so much more powerful than the woman, so that they can never get burnt again. But in the process of this power imbalance, they're actually losing power. And the reason I say this is, as a man, as you get older, let's say you get over the age of 35 and you're still dating 22-year-old women, they think, I'm providing all the money, I'm providing the lifestyle, I'm older than her, I've got all the power. Doesn't work like she has all the power. And the reason she has all the power is, as a 22-year-old, if you're willing to date men 10, 15, 20 years older, you're a promiscuous woman to some extent, because your pool of men is too wide. You're going to date somebody who's 19 up until 40. Your pool of men is endless. So if you are somebody Justin or Fresh and Fit's age and you're dating a super young girl, she's already far more promiscuous than you are, because her pool is too big. Whereas your pool, as an older man who's only dating young girls,
Hold on.
That's not necessarily true.
Whoa. Bro, if I'm hearing her right, she damn near said she's more promiscuous just because she has a lot of
wider
options.
dating pool, yeah.
Yeah, so it's best to be like, what? Bring a dating within your dating pool, because older women have a smaller dating pool. So pretty much they're saying you shouldn't date younger women because you don't want that competition. Like, or
you don't want a woman that has a plethora of options.
But then if she's a good woman, she's a good woman, though. That's
just
that.
That's what I was thinking. Not everybody will use those options to their advantage like that. I mean, even if that concept is true, it's not like you're just going to be going throughout all of those options.
Yeah, facts.
It's still quite limited. There's only a limited amount of young girls. But if you're a young girl who's willing to date older men, rich men,
amount of like.
Nah, there's more beautiful women than successful men.
Yeah,
Everybody
actually,
knows that.
There's more women in men, period. Like,
Yeah.
I remember I was looking up the statistic on population. There's 3 million more women. 3 million more women than men. Like, there is no shortage of women in this motherfucker. Trust me. No shortage of y'all.
your pool is endless. So firstly, she's already got that. Secondly, she's learned she can access that lifestyle without any
There's enough women in America where every dude could have 3 wives.
Hey, say less.
Man.
hard work. You've had to hustle all those time and money. Like, you've had to come home stressed. You've had to really put your life on the line. You've had to really struggle to get that level of wealth. She's learned that if she just knows how to arouse a man sexually, she can get that lifestyle like that. You're teaching her. She has all the power. Look how difficult it was for you to acquire that wealth. And she did it from being able to please you in a way in the bedroom in one night. So you're actually giving her far more power than you.
Whoa, hold on, sweetheart. See, that's what I'm saying. She's framing it a certain way. It's like, hold on. So you think they're just going on shopping trips, Louis Vuitton trip, like shopping trips, going out of what? The state, the country, whatever. And you think that was just off one night of sex?
Come on now.
Sweetheart, you don't know how men work.
Who's your head, baby?
The girl we take out of the state, out of town, out of the country, that's the girl we know we're going to get consistent sex from, that we're going to have the most fun with. So the girl we're taking
even
with
the
the
nigga
most
that's flying
fun.
a bitch out on Instagram, I'm flying you out because I know you a freak. We probably done talked on FaceTime. I probably done texted you up. We finna get down at this hotel on this vacation, on this excursion.
Yeah, but let's be real though. See, no, that's what she's talking about though. So you're falling into her point because she said that, oh yeah, they're getting all this without even having to do nothing. I'm saying that you tell me the female you would take out to the Bahamas, it would just be a woman you would hit up randomly and just fly out, or would it be the woman that you
know? Me and you know, but there is niggas that do that.
I know there's niggas that do that, but I'm just saying personally though.
Yeah.
Person, as a man of value.
Never.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Never.
It would have been the girl you hit constantly. It'd be the girl you low-key had the best time with.
Never.
I call up the girl. I'm like, oh yeah, I like her. I fuck with her before. We didn't have good times before. Why would I take her out over some new girl who ain't provided no value to me, no sex, no nothing, and I'm gonna hit her up and fly her out?
Type of nigga to double back on a broad I done had a connection with versus trying to up a new broad I know that's just trying to get some coin out of me.
That just sounds like
an experience.
That's
a tricking moment.
Yeah, that just sounds like a man with money but who ain't got no options.
Yeah, low key.
You realize because you're
my
allowing
options are attached to my money.
Yeah.
Not attached to, me as a person.
Yeah, exactly.
her an elevation of status that she didn't earn.
I could buy
so by becoming this powerful man, and then
she didn't talk about the fat, stubby millionaire or the fat guys.
I can buy any bitch with a price tag on her.
Oh God, or the scrawny guys with money and all that. Yeah.
Versus a nigga who been, decent to good with women all his life. I can go back and be like, hey, what's up? You trying to blah blah blah?
Oh God, bro, always been Mr. Charismatic.
And selecting this really low value kind of just beautiful woman who doesn't have anything else going for her, you have tipped it where she's just learned the.
But then wouldn't that limit you as let's say a high value guy to only date other high value women? And what if that's not what you're looking for? What if you don't need someone who has that same lifestyle?
It does limit you.
Who's to say these women are not good cooks, good mothers, good something to these guys? Let's be real. When these men pick up multiple women, it's not because they want to have multiple women. Honestly, it's because we actually see that they're good women. They can raise children. They'll raise children well. They'll feed you well and all that good stuff. It's not just because they're fun to have sex with. Like that doesn't make you our woman. Even if a man does have multiple women, you're not just gonna be his woman just because the pussy good or the head fantastic. It's gonna be off the value you get at man. If you're gonna be one of his women or his only woman, it depends on what type of man you're dealing with.
But that's one of the sacrifices that you make when you are a high value man. You've got to choose. Everything in life has a sacrifice. Now, some men think that they can have it all. They think they can go for the woman that's a quarter of their age and give her a lifestyle and she'd be submissive. When you're teaching women that they can access so much success simply because of their appearance and their sexual performance, you're teaching her the wrong lesson in life. And when you teach that to a woman young, you are going to be replaceable because she will learn that skill up until she's 50, 40. Bro, because
it's so funny. Oh shit! The crazy thing is, though, if you do look at Myron Gaines, Andrew Tate, you look at their women, bro. Like Tate's main girl ain't even all that bad. She bad, but she ain't all that bad. I've never seen her
his main girl.
Bro, he got a couple of them. I ain't gonna lie. They let's just say Twitter doesn't source them out. They all fine, bro. I ain't gonna lie. They're all top of the line. White women, and he got one light skinned girl actually.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah, God. So I guess
shout out.
I guess Tate does dabble in the dark a little bit.
Yeah, Myron has Angie.
Yep. So, and these aren't the baddest of women, but they provide a lot of value.
Yeah, they do a lot behind the scenes. They get a lot of the shit going for this nigga. Make his life a little bit easier.
Oh, God, raising your kids, bro, that's the best thing you can do for me, honestly.
For real. Raising my kids while I focus on the empire.
Bruh, I don't see anything wrong, but hey, though.
To a 70-year-old, 40 is still young. So she learns that lesson too. So what happens is you teach a woman from a very young age that she didn't have to be intelligent, she didn't have to be hardworking, she didn't have to be loving, loyal, she didn't have to do anything. And she accessed this level of lifestyle, which took you 20 years to acquire. You've given her so much power.
So I noticed you had a conversation.
If she's, I don't know, loyal, she cooks, she cleans, gives sex, she's obedient. She does everything she's supposed to do as a woman. She puts in a lot of hard work because, hey, those guys are high maintenance guys. I consider myself a high maintenance guy. It takes a lot to satisfy me or to keep up with my lifestyle. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure it takes a lot of work to keep a man like that. Let's be real. So if they put in that work, why don't they deserve the luxury of that? I'm just being real. Because they're not just getting dick alone. They're not just getting dick down. Or he's not just getting pussy out of these women. He's getting something else. Like, let's keep it real. We're talking about the man who was running a webcam. So his profession is being able to talk women into working for his benefit.
With Andrew Tate.
I did.
Would you say that you would deem him as good or bad faith?
Oh, yeah.
Great. I would label him.
You think?
Good. Yeah, I would think that he's improved a lot in terms of his message. I think initially the message was far more hedonistic, where it was very much money, cars, women, and so on and so forth. And hedonistic, I'm always anti-hedonism. I find it very distracting. I find it very childlike. I don't like all of those things. But I think the underlying message of, restoring masculinity, restoring the importance of truthfulness, restoring some of your power, like not just kind of giving it all to women. I think that part I really enjoy. So overall, I would never, knock anybody's, message or in this sphere, because I know he's gone through a lot. But I enjoyed my conversation with Andrew. I respect a lot of things that he says. Obviously, we have disagreements because I'm far more traditional. My mindset is like this, not because I disagree with him and I think he's wrong. It's just that I can't align with it because I was raised so differently and so on and so forth. So there's disagreements, but overall, I think I don't have any qualms with Andrew.
Do you think that I also noticed that transition as well that he's been going through. I feel like in the last, I know he's been.
I don't know. This may be a reach, but she seems like one of them girls that use scarcity to manipulate her guy. It's like she'll have that guy and she'll try to shame him into low key. Like, oh yeah, if you do this and that, oh I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna this and that. I'm just like, wait, what? Mm-hmm. Like that's what I'm saying. You gotta understand. A lot of women use scarcity. Like, use the fact that you're the only thing they're getting pussy from, Loki, to manipulate you.
You can only do that to a certain caliber of man, though.
Oh, God. Or, I'm gonna be real with you, you could do that to that caliber of man, there's only to a point where he's just gonna be like, all right, then I'm out. I'm cheating.
Because you made a point, and I would almost challenge you on that, or I would just give a counterpoint and say, like, like a successful, high-performing man can be high maintenance at times. But honestly, bro, what we require for women is very little if you really think about it, like an ultimate grand scheme of things. Like, if your bitch not stressing you out, if the bitch having, I'm sorry, god damn, I forgot, I thought we was on Rebel for a second. If the woman isn't stressing you out, if the woman is having your meals ready, helping you out with the minor tedious parts of your day, I think that satisfies most guys' needs. Now, you ask the specific guy, he might have a little add-on here or there, but for most guys, that's really it. So when women think that they're bringing so much to the table, or, oh, I can make all these rules in a relationship, for a successful guy, it's as easy as replacing them, honestly, when they come with that type of lip.
Ooh, you're good point. So, okay, you're pretty much saying due to the fact that they can add all the value, but they can still be replaced.
I mean, yeah, essentially, like, they don't bring that much differently to the table from the next one. We're not asking that much from women. We're not asking them to do backflips, handstands, or any other gymnastics that they ask us to do. So they're interchangeable. They can get switched out a lot easier. Oh, shit!
I agree. It's just a savagely cold point. Like,
I'm sorry.
Damn.
Go up a new bad bitch. You can't go up a new successful 6 foot plus nigga that was dicking you the fuck down.
God,
really, nigga?
And you loved admired and adored. I'm sorry.
God, damn. Okay. Yeah, he was cooking with that one. Let's go.
Getting a lot more religious and everything as well, which is pretty interesting.
I like to see it.
Do you think that overall now, at least in his current state, that he's a
There's
more
savage
positive
reality,
message for people than he is a negative one?
I would say so. Because I think the key difference between Andrew and somebody maybe like Fresh and Fair or Justin, I don't know much about Justin. I've never watched any of his content, but I see little clips here and there. Is I think the underlying when it comes to women, you can still see that Andrew likes women. You can still see that he likes women. He wants to love a woman, wants to be with a woman. He likes women. The others, I don't see. It looks like they use women as an instrument towards pleasure and status, but I don't see that they actually like women and want to know women and actually want to love and connect with women.
Bro, come on now. We know women are people now.
Like, bro. Those are the real insults that are going around and saying like, oh, this bitch is just here to wipe my ass and cook my meals. Like, nah, I like having a connection with my girl. I like laughing with my girl. You know, we're cool.
Oh, God, she's a person. She's got a person. I would say like the personality.
You gotta be compatible with her. Like, come on.
Nah, that's reckless as hell, though, to be
I will admit, like, there are some RP niggas who, like, preach, like, it doesn't matter. Like, just get you somebody who can shut the fuck up and submit under your ultimate will.
God damn.
Yeah.
Goddamn, sounds like that. And yeah, that's a 1950s original right there.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
So I think the underlying likeness towards women, I think Andrew has, but I don't know if the others have.
That's really interesting.
Nicer, I'd say.
Wait,
all right.
What is
so, has anybody have any quick thoughts about that video?
Yeah, first off, fuck Andrew Tate.
Really?
He read in on that nigga be like, wow. Yeah, I got time, cuz. He one of them fake, I'm black so I can say nigger. If I want to see these niggers run, I'm going to threaten them with a job, saying stupid ass racist tweets. Him, that goofy Sneeko, and the rest of them. They stay saying all this racist ass shit and under the guise of...
Tate does say the N-word with the hard R on his show now, which is...
Bruh.
It's hilarious. I'm sorry. It's hilarious, okay? I'm sorry that I think it's funny.
It gets people triggered like that. That's the reason why it's funny to me. I really couldn't care less.
Man, me too.
Like,
yeah,
I've denounced it to be literally just a word, so I don't care.
Yeah.
It doesn't get me in a tight in the ball like it does y'all niggas.
Yeah, I'll just take the power away from you.
So I just wanted to straighten that out from the beginning. Fuck Andrew Tate, the horse he rode in, the squad, the record label, and the motherfucking team. Fuck
damn.
That bitch. Now you can continue going about.
Say word. Say word.
But you wouldn't say that to his face, though. Like, the way this man looking, you wouldn't say that to bro's face. Or even on a conference call.
Ooh. Wait, what you got on it?
I don't really pay attention to him. Like, I've seen a few of his blurbs, but
your camera off. You meant to do that?
Yeah, for a minute. I'm just trying to get my bearings. Like, you know, like I said, I'm here tonight just to keep myself distracted, you know. But I don't really like. I've seen some things that like the person said, but like I hear some of what he's saying, but it's true to what she spoke on as far as like you could tell he's been hurt and he just vowed that he was never going to allow himself to be in a vulnerable, intimate, you know, connection.
Yo, he did not say that. He did not say that. He said, yeah, I've been hurt before. I've had a girl leave me for the next guy. Like, I've had that. I just had to work on myself. So, you know.